Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Hopefully you guys are, I don't even want to mess with it. So our default, our system sounds on default, which not a good idea right now. So I'm just gonna, I'm gonna put it on, yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna put it on none, so that, so that we don't, oh man, there you go. Okay. So we got that going on. I'm going to connect to our YouTube chat here. So if you're watching this on playback, you're going to want to, if you're watching this on playback, you may want to skip past a few minutes here because, because I'm always like tinkering around with stuff. I just put in a new, upgraded to the latest XSplit, so we're testing that out. Let's see if this will allow me to share on Twitter. And I want to authenticate. So once again, pardon me guys, while I get this all set up. That one didn't even. It's like a little bit of lag coming through here. No, that one. Let's see if it will. I don't think this is it. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna not deal with that right now and get us up and running first. If I have to, I'll check my phone and see if I can get the stream to work from there. Let's refresh this. I'm gonna open up comments on YouTube. Make sure that our movement looks good. That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna open up our watch screen here. There you go. Okay, so no one's watching us right now anyway. Looks like I've got a little bit of chop on at least my face cam. That's fine. I don't care about chop on the face cam. That doesn't, what's gonna bother me is if moving the model around is choppy. That's the one that matters. Clearing out my airbrush here. Yeah, let's start that. I had a feeling I left that in there for too long. So let's clean that out. But yeah, so you can see for tonight we're working on Veteran Honor. But honestly, my main goal for tonight is to really evaluate the XSplit. Evaluate my XSplit system, ensure that my XSplit system is still working well. Because I am planning on doing more live stream content on YouTube like back in the day, like we used to. And if I'm going to do that, this is the program I'm going to want to use for that. So I am going to want to use XSplit for this type of work. I used to really like XSplit. It's kind of a heavy-duty program, though. That's my main criticism of XSplit. All right. So bear with me 1 second while I verify my Twitter password. That's kind of the one thing that's going on right now. Okay. Let me just check I'm checking on the playback screen if I'm looking choppy on my playback. There looks like there is a little bit more lag than usual. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's try. Let's go ahead and try. Shh. I know my Twitter. Maybe I changed it. If I just log out. Let's try logging out. How do you log out? No, it's not helping. How do you log out to your stupid... Ah. Okay, maybe I can log out here. How the hell do you log out of Twitter? Honestly, anyone know? Does anyone know how to log out of Twitter? How the hell? That's my profile. Settings. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I got it. All right. I think I got it. Sorry, guys. Once again, if you're just tuning in, let's try. Let's authorize Twitter again. I better tell. Okay, 1 second. Still waiting for this thing to... What is going on? Whatever. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get back to painting here. Like nothing is working right now. It's a massive... Looks like everything bad is happening right now. Yeah. Now that I closed the door, you want out. Isn't that right? All right, let's try this again. Okay. So now let's go ahead and spray up some orange on this miniature. Let it figure that out. Sure why that is bugging out right now. All right. So I got to get this orange down. And this is kind of that Halloween orange that everybody else on the team is rocking. I'm going to build that color up a little bit. Okay. A little bit more. Pretty good. That's pretty much what we want right there. Looks like I'm getting a lot of chop on the video side, like watching the screen there. All right, let's go ahead and do our XSplit. All right. Crazy. That's just crazy. I don't know. I may have to. Let's see. Old password was incorrect. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is like, what am I doing here? Wow. I don't even know my old password anymore. Wow, this is crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Well, no one's watching anyway. I'm going to stop this for a minute. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, hey. Hey, just Chabs. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stay on. I'm just trying to figure this stupid thing out. What is my current password? I forgot it. What is my first? I'm going to reset my password. I know this is riveting stuff, so hang out. Have you tried password? All right, I'm gonna okay. There we go. So I've changed my password. So now I totally know my password. So now I should be able to share my stream. And all I have to do is authorize. There we go. I think I can do this now. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Feeling good. Okay. Okay. Oops, totally. Right there, I was gonna just enter the wrong password. How cool. Okay, it's now working. It's now working. All right, now I can share. Look at that. Look at that, we are back. We are back. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Play Painted Live. Oh man, glad you guys could join us tonight. Yeah, I'm trying out XSplit right now. We're gonna see how it goes. There's a little bit of lag, so, and that's the thing. XSplit, it's choppy. It's like, yeah, you can paint on XSplit, and you guys tell me if the video is any good. It seems to be okay, other than my movements being pretty choppy. The nice thing is I can view, like I can watch my UI right here. Yeah, it's weird. I'm in the other corner. It's because back in the day, I used to use XSplit more. Now I use OBS more. OBS is a more lightweight program, and so I'm trying to just improve the quality of my video for YouTube, because I've been getting some feedback like, hey, your video quality is poor, or your audio quality is poor, and yeah, I mean, I'm not the kind that, I'm not like a really hardcore professional streamer or anything like that, but you know, it is on the radar when people say stuff like that, like you should improve the quality of your recording and your audio and that kind of stuff. It does at least impress upon me that, hey, maybe I should look at this kind of stuff and see what are my options with regards to you know, streaming, and should I stream, like, where should my content really go? For example, you know, one of the things that I think we're going to do for YouTube is really stream more stuff where it's like single model, and Twitch is going to be more of like the day-to-day grindy, like I need to do a bunch of models type stuff, if that makes sense. I mean, that's kind of the idea there. Where is my yellow? Cannot find my yellow. I can use that yellow, I guess. I can use this. It's not bad. Hey, what's up? YouTube hasn't removed you from... Hey, what's up, Troy? Yeah, they haven't kicked me off yet. They... it's funny, though, that they refuse to monetize certain things, and I get a bunch of copyright claims on stuff. Anything that has music or even like specific references, I get copyright claims on. There's Sony Japan. Sony Japan really likes to copyright claim me. They think that, you know, that they deserve some of this sweet, you know, 30 cents I'm getting on these videos. which isn't too far from the truth. I am getting, like, for most of my videos, the monetized videos on YouTube, I don't get very much at all. Definitely not enough to warrant the person going in and flagging my video. Like, what they paid the person to go in and flag my video is, for, you know, even if it was 30 seconds worth of work, is way more than that video is ever gonna make. And then some of my, like, actually viewed videos don't get, like, YouTube won't monetize them half the time because they're not sure if it's like, offensive content or whatever. So that's interesting. So we got that going for us, right? All right, so here we go. Our viewers are starting to pop in. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Play It Painted Live. Let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. Tonight we're going to work on some veteran honor here. And you can see I'm just sort of, right now, I'm airbrushing some base coats in. And just working up this orange a little bit. So let us know what you're painting or what you should be painting. For those of you who have been following along, we went ahead and finished, last night we finished the Starship Samurai. And if you're looking for that, you can find it, I posted it everywhere. You can find it on my Instagram. You can find it on the Board Game Geek Facebook group. You can also find it on my Facebook, Play It Painted. So it's pretty much everywhere. Also, I was sick today, so I did actually stay home from work, and I got a little bit of painting done. I'll share with you guys a little glimpse of what that looks like in a minute here. But yeah, right now we're going to work on some vet honor, and we're just spraying down. We're just spraying down some coats here. I think all the people who thought net neutrality was going to ruin the internet got mad when it didn't, so now they have to go ruin the internet by banning everything. Net neutrality was an interesting thing, because, you know, I figured that was a no-brainer because of how, you know, regardless of your political leaning, people on YouTube and Twitch and everything had kind of united to, you know, to oppose net neutrality. So I was like, huh. So, I mean, if both sides agree that this is bad, so it must be bad, right? So I was, you know, still very, I still consider myself to be very, very ignorant of the subject. But both sides were against it, so I was like, okay, so it's got to be bad, right? I mean, if both sides agree that it's bad, sure, I'll agree with that. Why not? Man. Having a problem with this thing, with the trigger sticking here. So they were against it, and then, you know, there was the villainization of that one dude for net neutrality, and it was pretty funny, all the memes that they did with that guy. That was super funny. And then, yeah, like you said, like when it didn't happen, there were like people honestly upset about it. And but there's been a lot, you know, obviously there's been a lot of bannings, and there's just been a lot of penalizing people on YouTube for stuff. Hey, what's up, Blade Wolf? Welcome to the feed. So we're just working on honor here. Now, I do think that honor is a pretty cruddy, has some really cruddy rules. But that said, I'm very loyal to Honor because of all the good times we had on the Masons. She's still, you know, my favorite captain in the game. The Masons version of her. So I have some loyalty to her. That's why I you know, when they announced she was coming out for the Farmers, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to play Farmers in Season 3 so that I can pay my respects to Honor. But you know, her design is just not good. Her rules are just not good. So I'm gonna give her this. I may actually paint this model twice because I'm gonna paint this model to match the rest of my Farmers team, but I kind of want to buy another vet Honor to use her, to put her on a 30 mil and just use her as my regular Mason's Honor. So she's got little bits of armor here and there. Obviously not nearly as armored as she was when she was a Mason. And then importantly for me, I'm not doing that marbleized armor that she has, that I have her in when I paint her as a Mason. Also, this armor is not very good. It just looks like a, you know, like budget Honor, which is fine. She should look like budget Honor. Okay, that's not bad. It's okay. So now let's go ahead and just airbrush the base here. So I'll get, well, and bring those up in the comments. And, you know, I'll talk a little bit about some of the topics, well, some of the things that we were thinking about, because I talked with my wife tonight about, you know, maybe trying to expand the scope of the channel a bit. I think would be more interesting because right, so if this continues, I mean, I'm not getting any drops from my side. I'm not getting any bits dropped or anything from XSplit. Why is the connection bad? Man, still getting. Okay, sorry guys. What is going on? Like when nothing wants to work, nothing wants to work. That's not a good saying, by the way. Yeah, it's dropping a lot. So They normally will lose me once. All right, how are we doing now? Are we still okay? Because I will. If we continue to lag, I'll put us on. I will exit this and restart the stream using YouTube's AI or UI. It's a lot more simple than this, but that's okay. If we have to. It's kind of a failure. I kind of view that as failure though, because, you know, I want to be able to use YouTube. I want to be able to use XSplit because we rolling. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, it's just, man, it's OBS is really really pulled ahead for me in terms of streaming. Like OBS is far more lightweight. This is probably better for recording. Like if I want to record higher quality, like higher resolution video, but I think you still get quite a bit of chop doing this. All right, so now let's go ahead and spray this in. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so I dug in. I'm going to read your comment right now. I dug in and looked into what she can do on a Midas team. Midas, Naja, Vet Calc, Venin, Crucible, and Vet Cat. I like that you're running Venin and Crucible. That's pretty damn awesome there. The only criticism I have of that particular lineup is you only have one model. Well, Naja has 2-inch melee, so you have two models, one of which is the mascot with a 2-inch melee. The other is really not. He's more. The other one is really more of a burn down piece. So I miss Vitriol in your list. I'm not saying your list is bad, because it's actually, I think it's a really good list. And I can see that list doing quite well. But I'm not, it worries me, the lack of 2-inch melee. You need a 2-inch melee that has a push dodge in it, in my opinion. I feel like this might just be my personal preference talking, but I like to have a 2-inch melee with a push dodge. So Vitriol, I like to keep in the list for a couple of reasons. That and goal kickoff pressure that she adds is fantastic. But I've played games without her and kept Vet Calc in there, so I would run Midas, Naja, V-Calc, Vet Cat, and then I could run a number of other things in there. Normally like Crucible, Mercury, or maybe even Compound in that list, and do just fine, right? They do just fine as long as the main parts of your plan are humming along. You don't really miss specific things, and again, everything's like kind of matchup specific. So in cases where you can get away with not having so many 2-inch melee, for example, you might do that against certain butcher builds. You might be able to pull that off against I don't know, engineers. That might be those might be good reasons. but but yeah, I think it's fine. Venom and Crucible is a pretty awesome pairing, but I find myself fielding one or the other because I try to make room for Vitriol in there. So, but that said, man, Vitriol has not she has not been performing for me. She's been missing passes. She's the only 4 kicker on the squad, and V Calculus is doing better than she is. Getting those key passes down. Wow, might have gone too thin here. Like that's like way too thin. I'm like, woo! It's like too much. Oh man, I don't even want to spray it. I'm gonna have to just shoot that out. That's just. I don't want it to bounce too much around the rest of the model, so. Yeah, see, that's the problem right there. It's not good. It's just when it's too thin, you'll just miss outright like that. It's not the end of the world, but it just looks weird. So if you can, I'll do that. There. Now we don't think it's so weird. There we go. That's not so bad. All right. So now we can actually get around to the painting. Well, hold on. I want to do one more thing. But yeah, the first vet calc list I ran, I dropped Vitriol for her, and I ran my normal. I ran Midas, Nausea, Vet Calc, Mercury, and Crucible, or Mercury Venom, and it's a strong list. Like, it's a strong 2-2 list with the option for 2-1 on the Witness Me. Sometimes you have to overbuild to get Witness Me, and sometimes you just don't even go for it. Although I've been paying the price by not doing a Witness Me. The last couple of games I lost with Midas. Oh God, that's like, what happened to my? I just lost all control. There we go. Are you guys watching? Like, is this really as choppy as it looks on my? Because on my internet page, this thing is looking choppy. You need a way to counteract the popular church team. Yeah. I think against the church team, you have to try to hit that goal quick, and then you need to hit a good target to burn down. You need to have, it's okay in certain spots. Okay. Yeah, XSplit, dude. It's not happy. Not happy with my XSplit. But let's paint. It keeps freezing with a black screen. That's terrible. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to stop this feed here, and then I'm just gonna set up part 2 with YouTube's AI. So we'll do part 2 with YouTube's AI, and it should be a lot smoother. Okay. So I'm gonna stop this video here, and we're gonna pick up with part 2.